Wendy's breakfast just look wrong. What is going on? What is going? Ew. I could never eat that shit. All right, what's going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress. All right, real quick, we're gonna see what's going on in this energy. All right, donations are accepted at this time for questions. Or if you want to book a read, please let me know. Oh shit. Oh. Funny, I say what? Ooh, I'm so ready to just get in my own place and fucking watch TV and let that shit be on the background and not really be watching that shit. And just falling asleep peacefully. Power. That's a different type of fucking power. Ooh, that's a different type of power. All right, Spirit, what you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? All right, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this read 633. All right, thank you, ancient ancestors. All right, for guiding me and making things plain and simple. All right, 6 talks about reflection. 33 is like, what? Christ conscious, which is also 33, which is 6. All right, 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. You are super protected in the spiritual realm. There is a mother. I am my mother's savage daughter. Why am I thinking that shit? Because I am. All right, you got a shady mother doing some shit behind the scenes. All right, this could be divine feminine or this could be divine masculine. All right, this mother is doing shady shit behind the scenes. She could be using magic. I mean, gossiping is a form of magic as well. All right, then I got crooked attorney and spirits. Either way it go, this mother ain't shit. All right, and it looked like, ooh, spit. You got a mother that's fighting with spirit. Yeah, I don't even think it's spirit. I think it's no, I'm tripping. It's the ancestors. Like say it's your mother's grandparents whooping that ass. All right. And as I look down, yes, you are right. Your mother, your mother's parents, so your grandparents, is spanking that ass, and it has everything to do with Wheel of Fortune. It has everything to do with hidden works, mystery, occult skills, revealing one's destiny, precognition. All right, so this has everything to do with. This has everything to do with talking, running their mouth type of energy, gossiping. All right, doing hidden shit. Hidden shit behind the scenes is gossiping. Told the karmic the truth and new love cycle. All right, this could be a divine masculine's read. All right, this person could have got in a fight with their mother, or same goes over there. All right, you got grandparents pissed off in the spirit for real. All right, Empress. Yeah, somebody's grandmother. They know they can't get over on you. All right, so there's a masculine's mother that is upset with you because she can't get over on you and she can't get over on them. There's an aunt here as well. The gangs are here. All right. This could be a mother and her sister. All right. Spirit is tearing their ass up. Unexpected loss. There's an aunt that I said this in a previous read that there's an aunt that stole some money that helped a mom steal money from their child. All right, and they fraud working. This could be the wealthy aunt in the family, or this could be the aunt that seemed like they got it made, but in actuality it's stolen. Lamination. Somebody doing something. Somebody doing something hella illegal. Laminating. What can you do a laminating? What can you do why the fuck did I unplug that? 22 on the damn. Elimination. Let's say elimination. It's elimination. I'm just gonna look up lamination fraud. Oh, it's a thing. So lamination. That's a limitation. No, hold on. Limitation fraud could be significant. I said lamination. The act of expressing intense grief, sorrow, regrets, often through crying and mourning. Oh, that's somebody that want to cry and shit now. Wow. Because they're expecting an unexpected, because they're receiving a loss at this time. All right, and somebody is trying to be passionate about how the fuck they feel. Somebody is upset as fuck. Look, this shit came out again. An aunt and a mother did some illegal shit and now they're crying. They're in regret. They're in sorrow. Wow, mourning. All right, watch this shit. Now, you see how that word, I've never said that word before, ever. I've never said that word ever. You know, lamination, when you laminate something. But lamination is actually a fucking word. That's crazy. And it's the act of expressing intense grief, meaning your ass finna go to jail. Yes, that shit means the act of expressing intense grief, sorrow, and regret, often through crying, mourning, or wailing. You know, when somebody be like, they boiling, like this BOL, I mean, they sobbing, snotting. All right? Ooh, check this out. Also, I'm not a Bible thumper, but the term can reference to expression of suffering itself, the act of mourning, or a lamentation as a specific form of prayer or musical piece. It can also refer to the book of Lamentations in the Bible. What the fuck Bible that's in? What's in the Bible? The book of Lamentations. I've never even fucking heard of that. I'm finna look that up in a minute. It says a collection of poems traditionally attributed to Jeremiah that describes the sorrow and the destruction of Jerusalem. So it has everything to do with the destruction. I just feel like somebody brought somebody brought destruction upon themselves, thinking that they was going to bring some type of downfall to you. I was wondering why they always have money. I used to wonder, like, where the fuck they get it from, right? They be having regular jobs, right? But it's like, you got a regular job. It's just something didn't click right. Something didn't click right. All right, so the Book of Lamentations is in the Old Testament. I've never fucking heard of that shit. Oh, okay. It's 5 poems. 5 poems. All right. Chapter 1. Jerusalem's desolation. The city is personified as a widow who has lost everything. All right, so check this out. This is the description of this aunt and this mother. All right. They lost everything. Once, it says, she once was full of people and joy, now sits lonely and abandoned. What's going on? This is what they are feeling at this time. All right, shame, sorrow, and grief over sins. Chapter 2 talks about God's anger. It describes the Lord's judgment on Jerusalem. The people see their suffering as a result of God's righteous anger. Pain is overwhelming. Children starve, elders die, and priests are silent. God is angry. Is that not happening right now at this fucking time? Because do you see how all of this shit brought me to the Bible, bitch? I don't even read the fucking Bible. I don't even read the Bible. Um, what's going on, love? What's going on? All right, so y'all gotta rewind and catch up because this shit good. It done took me to the Bible. Okay, I don't even go there, but I love to reference different things. All right, so these are the things that basically every these motherfuckers is going through. All right, these are the things that they wanted for you. Children starve. Remember I tell you that your ancestors don't give a fuck about no children. They don't. Your ancestors don't give a fuck about no ages. Let me say that. All right. They don't care about no ages. Remember, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't give a fuck about no titles. No, none of that shit because priests are being silenced. You understand? Priests are being silenced. Children are starving. And elders die. Okay? Did I not say this shit? Chapter 3 talks about the suffering man's prayer. All right? A person's lament, often seen as Jeremiah's voice, the speaker feels crushed and hopeless, still remembers God's mercy. All right? These people going through shit, but they're also thinking about how many chances God gave them. They still thinking about, no, I don't want no Christian talk. Exactly. You know Christ-like is different from being a Christian. They just you know, wanted to do their own damn thing and add that shit to it. Um, Cause you can be Christ-like and not be no damn Christian. What's going on, love? All right. Just like they wanted you to feel hopeless and crushed. I can hear it crying out for me, for me. They're gonna be crying out for God, and God ain't hearing none of that shit. That shit ain't even gonna reach. All right. Famous lines. The steadfast love of the Lord never cease. His mercy never comes to an end. All right. They are new every morning. This chapter balances out pain with hope in God's faithfulness. And that's something that they didn't have. All right. Contrast of the past and the present. We were just talking about the past and the present. All right, how God basically takes you back so you can see things, so you can understand why things are happening. All right, why things are happening to people because it's because of their actions. Damn, I say that shit a million times. It's because of their actions. All right, it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you. They've been doing this shit to a whole bunch of people. They was just able to get. They was able to fuck with other people. They ain't able to fuck with you. All right, that's why they going so hard. They ain't never had to go this hard before, ever. You giving these people the fight of their damn life. They fighting for their life. R. Kelly, I'm fighting for my life. You think you fighting for your life, but they fighting for their life. Bad. All right. Compares the city's former glory with its present miseries. All right. You used to be in a city where you found glory in that shit, or something about you found peace in it. You found peace in that city, but God is showing you there was never peace there. It was always misery. All right. It was just certain things that you didn't see. They blame us for everything. They blame us because we know the truth. All right. Then you have leaders, priests, and nobles once honored are now disgraced. Oh my God. You know how they say you can never be honored in your own city. What do you call it? I forgot the saying. Damn. It's in the Bible. But you can't be a real person of God. You can't be honored. What the fuck is the word? But you can't be honored in your own city. All right, I forgot the phrase. You have to leave. That's why in the Bible it tells you to fucking leave. All right, but niggas still stay. I don't understand. All right, leaders and priests and noble people once honored. These people are coming to a disgrace because these are people that you know. These are people that you attach to, and they're falling because of you, because of what they decided to do to you. It's more people than you know to try to play puppet master in your motherfucking life. All right. The fall is the season. I'm sorry. The fall is seen as a result of sin and corruption. And this is in the Book of Lamentations. This is in the Bible, in the Old Testament. Look it up for yourself. All right. Chapter 5 talks about prayers for restoration. And now you got these people wanting God to remember you. I mean, they want God to remember them. It says a communal prayer. Remember us, Lord. Now they want to be remembered. Now they want help. All right. People confess their sins, acknowledge their suffering, and beg for renewal. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. For the simple one, for the simple fact, you only asking for this shit. Hold on. Oh, I thought I was paused. I was like, what the fuck? All right, they only asking for this shit for the simple fact they've been caught. God ain't hearing that shit. God already knew you was gonna beg after the fact. Duh. All right. Ends with tension, asking for restoration, but uncertain if God has utterly rejected them. Okay? You get it? Not turn around the next day having an online. Won't he do it, bitch? Won't he do it? Because God led me here. Bitch, I missaid a word. I was talking about, you know how you, what is it? How you laminate paper? That's what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But Lamentations popped up. The spirit was like, nah, I said what the fuck I said. And then I go click it up. It's a book in the Bible. What? That ain't nobody but God. But yeah, you know I don't read the Bible. I only go places where God send me. That's facts. You see me doing this shit. I tell y'all all the time, bitch, I don't read no Bible. But I will reference anything because every and anything has a message. I'm a messenger of God. I'm not a Bible thumper. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just a tool. You know, a lot of people don't know. What is it? You know, what is it? Hold on. What is it? It's not necromancy. What is it? When in the Bible in church, when it's Bible, what the fuck is that? Hold on. It's reading the Bible is divination, and a lot of people don't know that shit. And the only people that seem to fucking know that shit is readers. Every religion has rituals. Every spirituality or whatever you want to call it, it has rituals in it. You're not gonna sit up there and tell me I'm drinking blood of anybody in the body of anything, because I don't do that shit. Nothing that I do on my everyday fucking walk, to each his own, but nothing that I motherfucking do. I don't drink and eat shit in remembrance of nothing. The shit is crazy. Read the book of Satanism, and then I be reading. I haven't read that one, but I be reading all of that shit. You know, they tell you, oh, don't read that shit because you don't want to know your opponent. You knowing your opponent helps you identify characteristics of them demonic people in your life. That's why they don't want you to look at any of that shit. All right. Hold on. Hey. Reading the Bible is a form of divination. It's called bibliomancy. That's the word. Bibliomancy. All right. Some open the Bible at random and interpret the verses that their eyes fall upon as divine direction. This is explicitly for a form of divination. You say you told a deacon that. Bitch, I've never got no. Every question that I've ever answered in church as a kid has never gotten answered. That shit is, bitch. You want to know how to kill somebody spiritually? Read Psalms 91. That's all you gotta do. That shit gonna do it. Psalms ain't nothing but one big book of spells. But if you notice, they only read certain ones. I ain't never been to a church and they read Psalms 91. Because, bitch, if I had a church, we'll be reading that shit from the time we walked in the motherfucking building and the time we left that motherfucking building. When you ever seen them clear out energy in a church? Gospel. Oh, yeah. Gossip, too. Yeah, that's all. It's all gossip. When have you ever seen them clear the energy? You got all of them different types of people coming in there fellowshipping together. When have you ever seen them clear that motherfucker out? It's so many demons sitting in the city. If you go to church now, you can see them. They everywhere in that motherfucker. But ain't nobody gonna look. Because how do you hide shit from people? Not just niggas, but how do you hide shit from people? In books. You know what's crazy? I remember my mama was like, "Oh, we just surprised you reading now." I told you I never did no book reports. I never did anything that required a bunch of fucking writing in school. I didn't do that shit. I've never had done a book report. They did it, yeah, that's spell work. Because bitch, if I would have wrote a book report, y'all bitch asses would have been in the office. Shit crazy as fuck. Do you know that Jesus still coming back? Fuck. God's already here. What the fuck is you waiting on? God been here. God been here. God has been here. The Bible is, devotional reading. Other reads systematically for history, doctrine, or inspiration, which is less about divination but more about studying and worshiping. All right. So, what is this? Lectio Divina, ancient Christian practice. People prayerfully read scriptures, meditate on it, and listen for a personal message or divine guidance. This is very similar in spirit to intuitive divination. Now, what's the difference? Remember, you're supposed to read the Bible for your own understanding, but your own understanding is your higher self. Y'all ain't telling them niggas that shit. You can't be telling motherfuckers, you can't be telling people, oh, you got to read the Bible and get for your own understanding. No, bitch. What? For your own understanding. That's what the pastor doing. He reading the Bible and he giving you his own, or he giving you his understanding. You supposed to be reading the Bible and getting a higher, you're supposed to be getting the understanding of your higher self. You telling people to search and listen for God, but they don't know if they listen to demons or they listening to God, because you're not telling them what it sounds like. You're not telling them that voice in their head is God. You're not telling them that the higher self is the ancestors. Make it make sense. You can't have one without the other. You just like a Jehovah's Witness if that's the case. And motherfuckers hate a Jehovah's Witness, and I don't understand, because they doing the same shit. They doing the same shit. What they do when they come to your door? All right? They already got their Bible open to a scripture. All right? And they're going to tell you their interpretation of it. But why do we tell them that it's wrong? We do that shit. They do that shit every fucking Sunday. They're not wrong with a Jehovah's Witness. You doing the same shit everybody else fucking doing. Referencing. And then people talk about Jehovah's Witnesses doing that shit. Honor your mother and thy father, where your days are gonna be long. But what about provoking your child? You're doing the same thing that a Jehovah's Witness is fucking doing. Shut your ass up. And you got to be slow or stupid to not understand that shit. It don't take a rocket science. This shit ain't hard. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that you know what the fuck you talking about, because they don't want to hold themselves accountable for the things that they have done and the things that they want to motherfucking do. It's simple as that. And these niggas go to school. My daddy went to school for preaching. I mean, to be a preacher. How the fuck do you go to school to read? You're reading. They can't tell you how to build a relationship with God. They're breaking their way down. That is not your fucking understanding. You taking that shit that they told you without you having your own understanding. You getting your dumb ass in front of a bunch of people and you leading them wrong. You leading them half-ass when you can lead them all the fucking way. You are leading them to a point to where they have to fucking keep coming back to you. You should be teaching, just like people in fucking tarot. Exactly. Just like people in tarot. You're supposed to teach people enough shit to where they eventually they get it on their own and they can go out and teach somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a teacher, now when you teach a teacher, you're constantly teaching and you're constantly learning. But when it comes to the point to when the student becomes the teacher, because you are allowed to be a student and a teacher at the same fucking time. But see, a fucking preacher feel like they can't be no goddamn student. They feel like they the fucking teacher, and that's the fuck it. You ever heard in church? Them church and they be talking about superintendent. What is it? Superintendent. They have that shit in school. What the fuck is the superintendent? In church, bitch, what is we doing? They throwing titles around. They throwing titles around in church to make you feel like they are above you. Them niggas sitting in that fucking pool, putting in that choir stand, ain't no bigger than your ass. As a matter of fact, they're peasants compared to you. And you the foot soldier for real. You the one putting in the work. Pastor ain't putting in no work. You putting in work, it's going in the wrong spot, but God know your hearts. You know what's crazy? Everybody in my family is a deacon, a preacher, all of that. They all went to school and all that goofy ass shit. I ain't go to school for this shit. And I graduated at the 9th grade with a high school diploma. What does that say about me and what does that say about them? It's not in them. When my daddy became a preacher, I did the introduction to his sermon for him to be a preacher. I really did the introduction into this shit for me. It ain't have nothing to do with him. That was about me. I remember that shit at Anderson Chapel. And what's crazy is the bitch who was there is living in my aunt's house. Everybody knows who the fuck I am and what I was intended to be. And baby, they wanted to block that because, see, in my family, my daddy was the big preacher. He the elder. He the elder that played the congas. But he also played with spell work and witchcraft. I'm just the spiritual one. I can just talk to the dead. I can just be in rooms and hear conversations 40,000 years ago. Shit like that. I have the ability to talk to anything that has a soul. If I want to talk to a plant, I can have a whole conversation with a plant. If I want to talk to an animal, I can have a whole conversation with an animal. Shit, Storm told me what the fuck this nigga was doing the whole time. I got all my information from a dog. Why you think he killed that dog? Because that dog had my ancestors in it. And he know I talk to animals. I've been talking to animals since I was a kid. And that's why he been killing their asses off ever since I was a kid. But spirits never leave. So those animals have always been with me. They have always protected me. All right. Um, People are finding out that you are always protected. All right. Judgment. Somebody's daughter is under judgment. I know mine is. I know mine is. You pick a side, now you gotta stay there. All right. Man, I wish I would go to church and they allow me to stand up talking about. I would first I would ask. I want to ask the preacher. Do you know what is it? I can't even say it. Bibliomancy is. Bitch, I'm finna start inboxing preachers. You lucky I ain't got Facebook no more. I be inboxing all of them motherfuckers. Cause let's talk about it. All right. Somebody's getting a divorce. Somebody leaving their family behind. All right. Look, starting a new life. Somebody leaving everything behind and starting something new. All right. This mother and this aunt was behind this masculine not knowing that these kids weren't his. All right. I know this reading all too well. All right. Somebody want to do something nice for you. All right. It's money. All right. Everybody finding out shit. Even if you're not around people, you are still meant to find out shit. Apparently my aunt ain't dead yet because my mama didn't say that today when she fucking called with her dumb ass. That's the only reason why I answered the phone. I wanted to see if she was dead or alive. Hope, inspiration, serenity, and faith. You're the star. You are the star in your family and they don't want you to be. All right? It doesn't matter anymore. You are the star. You were always the star. No matter what they think. All right? Authority, structure, stability, and leadership. All right? Nostalgic, childhood, innocence, and generosity. And that's who the fuck you are. You ain't pure, but you pure. People think they gotta be perfect. You ain't gotta be perfect. You just gotta be worth it. Jennifer is significant as well. I was finna sing that song. Jennifer. What else finna say? What is that song, Jennifer? I forgot the name of that song, but I used to sing it all the time. Jennifer is significant. Somebody doing something impulsive. Somebody getting ready to do something impulsive. That energy been coming out all day. And when I hear impulsive, I just think somebody ain't procrastinating no more. There's a daughter. I told you it's a daughter. I know this mine. That they are jealous of the way people see you. You ain't gotta do too much. You know how people they gotta do so much for people to like them. I wish the fuck I would do anything for anybody to like me. You gonna have to like me as I am. Bitch, this it. That's all I got. All right. An emperor finding out that kids ain't his. Oh my God. Daughter in reverse. Whoa. Remember I told you about the twin daughters that was following me on them wide back bitches that was following me on cause y'all know I don't be lying. Let me see if I still got the screenshot in here. Cause bitch, I love the screenshot. Let me see if I still got it. You see this shit right here? Remember I showed y'all that before. Let me see if I can make it bigger. This person right here, watch this. Let me see if I can. Damn. Her name is Takara King. You see that? Think I be bullshitting? You see this shit right here? This is my DM last name, King. That's one of his twin daughters. This the evil one. Cause this is Takira. It's Takira and Akira. And if I showed y'all if I showed y'all that divine masculine and them fucking kids, you gonna be like, oh hell no. Bitch, I know them kids ain't yours. They look like big grown ass men compared to divine masculine. And he used to be like, oh, they just look like their mama. No. That's a no-go. I said, them ain't your fucking kids. I'm telling this nigga this shit for years. And look, here go, has something to do with childhood. All right? And then you got kids aren't yours, and you got daughter in reverse. I've been saying this shit. I'm telling you, this nigga mama and this nigga aunt knew, and I kept telling this nigga. I said, they fucking know. And the reason why they all in it owning this shit, because they stole your fucking money. This ain't the first time. I caught her ass again. That's where I was texting that nigga and I sent the shit to him. There's no way I'm coming across your TikTok. Baby mama is mad and sad because Karma is here. Because this nigga found out that the fucking kids ain't his. This person found out, you got a divine masculine that found out that his whole life was a lie. And you've been telling him that. And his family tried to turn him against you. And he found out the truth after you walked away. Yes, you were right. This is why you're going to have people kissing your ass. And you're going to choose if you want them to continue. Job, career is getting ready to change. Starting a new life. When certain shit start to unfold, they're going to be like, oh, but shit, if this shit true, bitch, I know. You see what I'm saying? You just got to walk away and let shit happen. The more that you walk away, the more shit come out. Look at this. Twins. You see that? Twins you may have. It has something to do with twins. Fell right on top of kids aren't yours. This bitch treated this shit as a job because she was pumping this masculine for military funds. This shit crazy as fuck now. Ain't nothing worse I can't stand than a bitch who don't know who her baby daddy is. That shit, I don't understand that shit. Bitch, you can't narrow it down to 2. Like, what the fuck? At least be able to narrow it down to 2. There go them 3 days again. Somebody told me something. I had a conversation with somebody. And we were talking about 9/11, and all of a sudden we came back to the number 3. And he was like, something about, hold on, let me see. Because I don't want to sound crazy. How many days did it take for God to build a world? It was 6. Where did he get 3? Because we brought it back down to 3. It was something. Well, it was something about 3. That wasn't it. 3 spiritual. You know that. First of all, I done clicked on some shit. Did you know that letters? You know how we be looking up numbers? What is a letter? Somebody tell me like a letter that they just see like randomly all the time. Because bitch, we on to some other shit. Because God is expanding shit right now. I didn't know that letters have spiritual meanings. I mean, why not? Words. Hey, love. It was something about three, and then we started talking about three is the magic number. You know what? Remember I told you I met somebody and they was on some spiritual shit, but it was like, and I asked him, I said, who sent you? It was like somebody sent you. And I said it was somebody who was spiritual and who wasn't what. And he gave me wrong information, and I just looked it up. And just by me looking that shit up, that just lets me to know that I use my intuition properly. 7 days. Where he got three from, I don't know. That don't have shit to do with that. But he talked about something recreating. You know, I can learn from a fucking idiot. It's something that I take from it. Three is still 72 hours. It's almost like spirit will allow people to say shit. You know, like diarrhea of the mouth. Somebody may have 3 days to do something. Somebody had 3 days to do something. To be able to recreate something. Because something has happened in your favor and they wanted to recreate something to happen in their favor. Because what the fuck? Somebody could be driving to you in 3 days. You're right. What is a letter that y'all see like all the time, just random? Or you like randomly see like a letter all the time? I love it. I love this shit. They're gonna be like, this bitch done up the gift because I think I'm finna start reading letters. M is to the top. It keeps showing. Remember? M, I've been talking about M a lot. What the fuck? Listen to this shit. It symbolizes the balance between the material and spiritual realm, acting as a conduit for transformation, creation, and manifestation through its association with water, the divine, and the concept of mind. It represents the never-ending cycle of existence. It represents the never-ending cycle of existence. The harmony of opposites, yin and the yang, makes the world go round type of energy. People make the world go round. Crickling is significant. I love that movie. Even in that movie, Crickling, children really wasn't getting treated. It was getting treated. Didn't that mother die in that movie? Her mother died in that movie. Yo, you want to know something fucking crazy, okay? Oh my God. You remember I always see mom at the top of my fucking phone because it's M, and then I see the YouTube symbol, and then I see the Gmail symbol again, which is the big M, right? The harmony of opposites and the grounding principles of order and stability. In palmistry, which I got a gift in, but I don't use, signifies high intuition. In palmistry, the M on a palm signifies high intuition, determination, potential for personal growth, and representing a significant connection between the spiritual and physical. You want to see my hand? Look at that fucking M on my hand. You see how deep that shit is? Look at this one. You see how deep that M is on my fucking hand? You see how deep those M's are? That's why I don't touch people. A big one. That's why I be saying if I really want, oh, I got chills. If I really want to fuck some shit up, I can fuck some shit up. I was thinking mom on the keypad. Hold on, y'all. I'm kind of, y'all helping me. We helping each other. Cause, okay, so let's talk about it. On the six, and six. Wait a minute, damn it. You're more powerful than you think, is what Guardian of the Galaxy 3 says. M is symbolized as growth and transformation, embodying the energetic push towards realizing one's higher potential. If I ain't pushing myself, I don't know what the fuck, bitch. Water and life. I'm a mermaid. My name's Ariel. Oh my God. It's Shiva. I got a Shiva stone. It's the circle stone. You got the little, it looks like the top of a shell. And I read shells as well. I'm telling y'all some little hidden gifts. That ain't hidden on none of the gifts that I have. I never talk about because I don't use them. I never had a reason to use them. In Hindu, all right, the final symbol of a sacred chant is which is M, represents Shiva, the state of deep sleep and disillusion, symbolizing a return to the source. It don't get no close. Now, what is a master mason? I don't know what the fuck that is. Y'all know M is the 13th letter in the alphabet, right? But reduces to 4. Stability, structure, and order. All right? Virgos are order and detail. Is the state of a deep sleep state. Encouraging disciplined and grounded steps toward long-term goals. Transformation. It just means transformation. Transformation to me is rebirth. How many times have I died since I known y'all niggas? No, 666 is not demonic. And they tell you that shit is in church because they don't want to tell you who the fuck you is for real. The devil is demonic, but I bet you I can make that bitch dance for me. Let's see. All right, when we're talking about 666, we're gonna go down. All right. 666 holds different meanings. We're not gonna go over the negative shit because we don't do that. All right. 666 is known as the number of the beast. I'll be that because I'm a beast. Because when people say beast, they think of something. A fucking lion is a beast. Anything that somebody feel like they can't control is a beast. I cannot be fucking controlled. Which I think is crazy because they say it's the code for Satan, but if you really go deep, I mean, that's another story. 13 is death, which is rebirth, transformation. That's why I be dying so many times and coming the fuck back. I be dying and coming back, and I be getting my fucking revenge. Every time I died the other night when I said I give up. 727 on the fucking clock. That's Tampa. That's Tampa, St. Pete area. That's that same day I mentioned my baby daddy. I said I give up. I died then. Yep. I learned that from the old masculine. Now let's talk about this Master Mason. Let me tell you something. I knew this Mason dude. His name was Chris, right? That nigga seen my live one day. That nigga inboxed me. He was like, "What you know?" He called me. I think he called me. I talked to him. I heard his voice. He said, "What you know about that?" He said, "How you know that?" He a Mason. I said, "Nigga, shut up." Fuck you mean? Y'all got secrets that could help a lot of people, and you don't help nobody. You use it for your own gain. I know that much. But Chris ain't like that. Chris has always been a sweet ass person. He's always been nice or whatever. But at the same time, he a Mason. But I ain't gotta pay no dues and be a part of no motherfucking group to know the same information. Because again, I can sit in on their motherfucking meetings if I wanted to. If I wanted to. Remember I told you I can be in a room. Which is coming true. If you look at a lot of the readings, it's a whole bunch of cult groups that want you. It's a whole bunch of covens that want you to help them. Bitch, we don't work for nobody. We work for God. They want you to help them get ahead, but yet they ain't helping nobody in the fucking community but themselves. You bigger than the cult. That's why they want you. That's why they watch you. They try and you know everything that they know because Masons and Eastern Stars, this is the shit that they study. They just use it for their own personal gain. 511. They use it for their own personal gain. I ain't got to be. I remember my brother tried to get me to be an Eastern Star. I said, I don't want to be a part of them bitches. Well, damn. Let's see. Everybody in my family is a Mason and an Eastern Star, and I be talking mad fucking shit. I be talking mad shit. My granddaddy was a Mason. My granddaddy was a Mason, and they ain't gonna tell you what that shit mean for real. A Master Mason without even being in that shit. Everybody in my family is a fucking Mason, and I don't respect none of them fucking cum guzzlers at all. I don't look at them no fucking different. The only thing I looked at that time I was going. The construction zone had to be. The construction zone. I was in Jacksonville, and if you know anything about Jacksonville, they've been doing construction on the same roads forever. Okay, my brother's a Mason. I think my license was fucked up. My license was suspended. Something was wrong with my license. When I was driving that nigga shit. That nigga Acura, and he had all that Mason shit on the stickers and emblems on the back of that bitch. I was going, speed limit had to be like 45. I was going damn near almost 90. My car was supposed to be in pound. That bitch let me go with a little light ass ticket. Not even in the construction zone. Just a little light ass ticket. Divine union coming together. She thinking it's Masons. I'm thinking, bitch, is God. The fuck out of here. I don't have to pay no dues to no motherfucking community. The dues that I pay is my motherfucking voice. It's my truth. I wish the fuck I would. And Masons don't even work the same way. You know, used to back in the day, everybody who was a Mason, you had to go to church. But we see how church is now. So they like, well, shit, the cat's out the bag. We ain't got to be religious. And if you a Mason and your wife ain't no motherfucking Mason, best believe he fucking an Eastern Star. Okay? Because one thing Mason ain't about, they ain't about family. They're not about family. They're about who's in the organization. And if your wife ain't in that shit, bitch, fuck your wife, because your wife can't come to the cookout. She can't come to the dinner. She can't go to fucking nothing. That's why my brother and his wife got divorced. He was always going to Mason get-togethers and shit, but she couldn't go because she wasn't no fucking Eastern Star. So all these Eastern Star hoes is there. I fucking hate sororities, and I hate Eastern fucking Stars and Masons. I don't like none of them motherfuckers. I don't like people who throw their fucking weight around, because even though I know who the fuck I am, I don't throw my weight around. Why you gotta do all that? When you know who you are, you ain't gotta do that shit. You look like a pussy when you do that shit. It looks like you have to hold hands with a bunch of bitch ass niggas in order to be somebody. It's a legal game. It's a legal game. And the city, damn near everybody who work for the city is a Mason or an Eastern Star. Everybody who work in the court systems are Masons and Eastern Stars. Everybody who work in the law enforcement is Masons and Eastern Stars. Most people in the military is Eastern Stars and Masons. But let me tell you what God don't give a fuck about. None of that shit. God don't care about none of that shit. Those people help people on the inside. They don't help people on the outside. They do favors for favors. They don't really do no real work in the fucking community. When have you ever seen a Mason drive? When have you ever seen a back-to-school Mason drive? When have you ever seen a motherfucking Feed Your Kids Mason and Eastern Star event? Have you ever? What the fuck are y'all doing with the dues? Let me tell you where the fuck it ain't going, in the community. Where the fuck is it going? Let me tell you where it's going. So them stealing inheritance, legacy, home, family, property, and savings and house. Why? Because they every fucking where. Now, what is bigger than all of that shit? Because they thought they was bigger than the fucking program. Because they thought they was bigger than the motherfucking program, okay? They thought they was bigger than the fucking program. They want to bring difficulties into your life. They don't know how to let go of control. All right? Spirit say all you got to do is have faith. Man, let me tell you something. You got people that actually fear Masons and Eastern Stars. What? Those are people who don't know who the fuck they is, though. I remember, check this out. My uncle, fuck him. My Uncle Charles, he fucking is a Mason, right? Brenda fucking Cox, you nasty bitch. No, her name Brenda Lucas. It was Cox. She took mad cock too because she was a fucking prostitute. All right? All of a sudden, she disappeared. Could nobody find her? Then she called somebody and she told somebody what's going on. She was a prostitute, right? All of a sudden, the man ends up missing who's prostituting her, and my uncle rescues her ass, which is a goddamn Mason. Ain't nobody ever heard of this motherfucker. Didn't I just tell you my brother was a Mason, siblings going to jail? Favor for a favor. Them fuck niggas can't fuck with me. Them fuck niggas can't fuck with me. Unexpected situation. An unexpected, because this card is in there and it goes with the other cards, and I'm going to read it. Life is full of surprises. No matter how much we plan, unexpected situations can still arise. However, we can gather strength to face the challenges and overcome them. All right? Now, this is a bitch ass nigga who was still receiving my mail when I moved to Virginia. All right? Eviction. They got evicted out of that motherfucking house that they was receiving mail out of. Speaking of nasty asses, yes, they had a nasty ass fucking house. They got evicted. All right, somebody moving in with a DM. Okay? It's time to move forward. Remember I told you earlier, look, they threatened by you. Remember I told you earlier, I said spirit be telling you shit. I said spirit be telling you shit. It's like spirit works in phases, right? First spirit will talk about your mama and your aunt, and then spirit be on your brother and your dad, and now it's on your mama, your aunt, and your brother, right? It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Like spirit tell you shit. All right. These people feel threatened by you. All right. This motherfucker going to jail because he thought the Masons and them Eastern Stars was gonna help his ass. He thought he was the emperor. All right. He finna find out he ain't shit. I'm her, and goddamn him. Queen Rising. Pet health. They do got a dog. Loss. A dog's dying. Okay? A dog's dying and it ain't yours. Fake accounts. This bitch ass nigga is watching you from behind the scenes. With his Adderall motherfucking addicted ass. I ain't never seen a fat nigga so addicted to Adderall. That ain't even no shit. I don't do pharmaceutical. Alright, kissing ass. Alright. These people are kissing ass. The next couple of weeks is getting ready to get real shifty for these people. All right? Which means in the next couple of weeks, things are getting real good for you. All right? There's a sudden change that's getting ready to happen. The time is now. Eviction. Somebody finna get evicted. You already evicted. It ain't you. Damn. Moving real soon. Found out everything. I'm just saying, spirit just be talking. Spirit just be talking. Your mother. Now, one thing that bitch do give a fuck about is her fat ass son. Karmic cycles closed. Why they thought you was gonna be the motherfucker? No. Fake ID, change name, and ritual. These niggas did illegal shit, bro, and I'm telling you, and make it so bad, his fucking dope fiend ass motherfucking baby smothering ass. Look, stole. Look at this shit. Stole. All right, mermaid story. What the fuck did Ursula do? She had a funky ass aunt too. She wanted to take her voice. Because her voice was life-changing, goddammit. Life-changing. Somebody try to get your ass knocked off. It's vacation time, all right? I told you, all of this shit is getting ready to happen and you finna be on vacation. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping you and whoever this is that's coming together. I'm telling you, it's like a whole bunch of shit going on both sides, and you just gotta hold on. What the fuck is this? All right, somebody's waiting to see something. Somebody waiting to see some shit that ain't gonna happen. Living for free, all expenses paid, because these niggas gotta give you back your money. When it's living free, all expenses paid, that means that you are going to have enough money to the fact It's gonna feel like all expenses paid. Wallow is significant, came out here. Divine masculine, gay ass friend. Divine masculine can have a sister going to jail, a brother, stole paperwork, a sister, a mother. It's a sister and a mother here. Living free, all expenses paid. They was trying to steal from divine, steal from the masculine. All right, these some sad ass hoes. Married to the enemy. Yeah, this is the masculine. All right, pregnant. This person, baby mother, is pregnant. All right, putting shit in their name. Anita is significant. All right, this is that story where hanging out with friends because they going to jail. All expenses paid. A mother and a sister. There's a lot of feminine energies going to jail. All right, you got somebody. Somebody could be going to jail pregnant. Or there's somebody who's married to somebody and it ain't they damn baby. That's why they say they married to the enemy. Somebody changing their actions. Shocking turn of events. God is giving somebody a second chance, and I guess somebody gonna do what they supposed to do with it. Look, somebody wants to make up their wrongs. All right. There's a mother who was smiling in somebody's face, stole and did spell work. Sudden change to that bitch too. Everybody shouldn't have kids, but spirits say, hey, they're vessels. They're vessels. Somebody wants to be honest with you, all right? Somebody is coming in and telling you everything that they've been dealing with. Somebody could have been embarrassed because somebody could have been acting like, oh, they family don't do this and they family don't do that. And you didn't put it past somebody and your mother keeps coming out, all right? This person was smiling in somebody's face and was a demon the whole time, all right? This person can't pay rent now. All right, you got people who wanted you in fucked up situations because you can't forget you had all of these masculines, mothers that was doing spell work on you. All right? They was doing that means fake ID. They was doing spell work on you because you was revealing they shit out in the readings. They was still watching you even though you wasn't dealing with this motherfucker. All right? Knowing that you're losing love for them. All right? So you have people watching you. You got people watching you from past shit. All right? And these people having conversations about how the fuck you know shit. Even though you're not talking to nobody. It's a game changer. Because we know when you watching us. I know when you're watching. 611 is very significant. 611 is very significant. 744, all right? You're finna receive something, and whatever you're getting ready to receive is protected. Ain't shit getting in the way, all right? Trying to see you. Somebody wants to see you, all right? Somebody want to see you. Somebody want to tell you somebody's under investigation. Somebody's planning something secret, all right? Somebody's keeping somebody out of their motherfucking business. Doretha, Divine Masculine's mother. All right? This bitch finna pass away soon because she was energy harvesting her son. All right? Not only was she energy harvesting her son, she was energy harvesting her daughter as well and the people around her. She was doing spell work on them. All right? She could do spell work on her mom. All right, group chats is here. Somebody act like they don't hear you, but they do. They hear you, and this a lot of people you done told the truth to. Making plans to show how much you mean to them. All right, wants to settle down with you. Somebody found out some disgusting, nasty truth. I'm trying to tell you, this person feel like shit. This person feel like shit because everything you fucking said. Look at this bitch mama coming out twice. Doretha, fake ID. This bitch do fraudulent ass work. Sign your name on paperwork. What I told you. Alright, uncle is here. This person misses you and they're letting go of their family because everything has been exposed. Alright? Somebody wants only you. Somebody is seeing how everything, like, somebody is like, oh my fucking God. How the fuck did you know all of this shit? Somebody is feeling like they wouldn't have known any of this shit if it wasn't for you. Even if you never wanted to be with them again, somebody want to thank you. You are getting money owed to you. So, and I got 13% on my phone. Ain't that about some bullshit? On my other phone. What I got over here? I got 14% over here. That's crazy. That's my birthday. All right, hanging with family because somebody going to jail. This mama going to jail. This my daddy name. He going to jail. All right, first cousin is here. She could be going to jail. All right, divine masculine, passed over grandmother. It's a lot of people getting it. I'm trying to tell you. That's why spirits say you just write your piece now. These people gonna die. Playing games with the karmic. All right, so done playing games with the karmic. Can't stop thinking about you. All right, divine masculine's getting ready to contact you. What I say? Somebody waiting to see you. Something about a home. Somebody caseworker. You gotta meet somebody. Tired of playing these games. Somebody tired of playing games. Vacation coming soon. Divine masculine. Watching your moves, trying to figure you out. You got people trying to watch your moves, trying to figure you out. Divine masculine's family lied on you. All right, unexpected move. They watching shit, but they don't know shit. These people are jealous. All right, these people hating themselves. Everybody hating themselves. They only hate themselves because they're going to jail and dying. Arguments. I told you, the body's dropping and so is them bags. Somebody getting a divorce, all right? Green light. Spirit is giving somebody the green light, all right? To come towards you with the truth. Oh my God. So if Spirit was keeping somebody away from you, now that somebody is willing to come towards you telling you the truth, Spirit is letting them. I got regrets here. Remember we just talked about that. Lamentation is regrets. So this could be the divine masculine or a masculine coming towards you as well. Change your name. Aunt Mamie is here. All right, that's my passed over aunt, my grandma's sister. All right, that lady used to love me when I was a baby. Was a stolen baby. Helping. Your Aunt Mamie, you got a passed over great aunt that's helping you. Oh my God, this lady loves me. Her lion ass daughter, Flora, that lion ass bitch. That's that bitch that was waiting on somebody to come back from Texas so she can tell me some information. Because she knew somebody who knew my uncle and my mama. And I'm like, how the fuck do somebody know her and my Uncle Thomas? Because that's weird as fuck. All right. Alana is my passed over cousin. The one whose mother is brain dead right the fuck now. The Empress. All right. Her son, he in Georgia, is supporting. My cousin is supporting me. And her mother is the one that's brain dead. That's crazy. Her son in Georgia. Baby mother had an affair with divine masculine's mother. All right, both of them hoes gay. All right, spiritual awakening. It's a car accident. Somebody getting in a car accident. Most of these Christian ass bitches be motherfucking hiding the fact that they like the same sex. Bitch, you can't even be your fucking self. Be on motherfucking shut the fuck up. Unexpected money. You can't even love who the fuck you want to because you're so worried about what a bitch thinking. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's crazy is the church give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All right? Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is significant. And his mother is a Capricorn. Is that bitch a Capricorn? I think her dumb ass is. All right. Somebody can't eat with you. All right? The spirit is separating the people who cannot eat with you. This is a long ass read. All right, somebody has a speech problem. That nigga mama, that's how she said. I wish I could find a fucking video. All right. You know the people that sound like they got baby teeth and they just fucking shit is weird as fuck, and just be whining when they talk. It sound like an old witch is what they be sounding like. Being attacked by your ancestors. Italy, All right, baby father in the building in a few days. I asked Naraya where she wanted to go. She said I said, Naraya, where we going? She said, Italy. I said, Italy. Somebody want to do right by you? Wish fulfillment. Wishing, wishing being for. Why the fuck? I must be high when I wrote this card. This should say wishing being, wishing being fulfilled. All right, wishes are being fulfilled. A lot of, I be reading some of these cards, and some of these cards don't be making sense. I'm like, did I have spell work over me? I probably had spell work over me when I was writing these cards, and they was trying to stop me from creating these shits because they know these were the first ones, and these shits be saying some stupid shit that don't make sense. All right, somebody coming in with peace. Somebody don't want to argue. Somebody can't argue with you. Somebody coming with peace in a ring. Look at this shit. Coming with the ring. Buying you a ring. People around them influence them. All right, somebody coming in. Somebody want to pay for your living. Somebody finna get shot. Somebody finna get shot. Somebody wants to take you out on a real date. All right, you got somebody that found out something. All right, and somebody feel like they're gonna spend the rest of their life, or they will. Confirmation M popped up again. They are playing their part with you. Something is happening to change everything. Good memories are coming. I'm gonna pull a few more. Somebody get in a car accident. Somebody gonna break their neck. I felt that shit in my neck when I said that. Somebody gonna break their neck. That's how somebody gonna die. Yo. This is my cousin who always tried to sleep with me my entire life. His name is Eshawn. He's a preacher who preaches in his wife's dad's church. Car accident. Neck broke. He drive a red truck. And he a fucking Mason. It's 7:54. 16:7. Luck. Blessings. And wish fulfillments is coming your way. This is the same cousin said, cuz you shouldn't be talking to the dead people. That's demonic. But yeah, you trying to fucking sleep with me, bitch, and you my first cousin. Make it make sense. You my daddy's nephew. X. Partners X. All right, you got a partner's ex or soon to be ex is getting arrested for trying to off somebody. So somebody's getting arrested for murder. Somebody never thought that they would get arrested for murder. Somebody finna get arrested for murder. Fire sign is significant. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, somebody tried to mess with your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. All right, a fire sign could have been doing magic or using fire magic. Here's jar magic. All right, you're getting ready to move. Somebody knows that they hurt you. Not the car, baby coming through, and these mine. And these is mine. The spirit say the wait is over. You know I barely use these cards. I don't think they wanted me to use these. Wallow. That's Divine Masculine's friend. The gay one. The one that's in the closet. Alright, somebody want to give you a card. Get ready. Here it is. Alright, Uranus energy. Unexpected change. Be open to change. Somebody finna get a car. A cousin is significant. What I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you this fucking cousin? This damn cousin was getting motherfucking in a car accident. Where the fuck that car at? This cousin finna break. This cousin finna die. People gonna stop fucking playing with me. What's so crazy? He ain't even got no kids. July. They are scared about what they did. Yeah, they is dying. That's the nigga who daddy ran into the motherfucking no, that's the nigga daddy who's a fucking dope fiend who be overdosing on my grandmama's bathroom floor. He was the one who was looking over my grandmama. He a fucking crackhead. What the fuck? On top of that, his ass was in the hospital. It's 757. Virginia is significant. Divine Masculine's mother is definitely significant. Just a moment. Baby mother is the sex. Did I not say my Uncle Thomas? Oh my God. Thomas is Ishan's father. Ishan is my cousin. This is my dad's brother. He's a fucking pedophile too. This is the nigga that got caught sleeping with his sister's friend, and he's divorced, and him and his mama separated. I was just speaking of the father. The father is the one who's tapped in with the Monticello courthouse, Al, which is the DEA, who my grandmother raised. Y'all want to see a picture of this man? Let me see if I still got it in this phone. It might be in the phone that I'm on. Damn, it's on the phone that I'm on. But it's a white man. I got a picture of him and his wife. Because they come to all of the family. They come to all my grandmama's birthdays. When she died, she was like 103, 102. Her dad was like 104, 103, some shit like that. Our ass was at all of the motherfucking shits. It was a white man. He's a DEA. This Uncle Thomas is the one that I was telling you. He ran into a building that had drugs in the car. He ran into a government building that had drugs in the car. And the judge took him in the chambers and said, I can't do this shit no more. And they put him in a drug release program so he could keep his fucking job. That man was supposed to be fired in jail. He didn't spend no time in jail. But damn near died on my grandmama flow. Giving you a car. His son finna pass away. He a false prophet. They mad at all you will have. Divine Masculine's baby mother ratting on everyone, everybody going down. I'm trying to tell you, bro, I didn't cause too much noise. See how much charge I got? It's too much noise. I done kicked up too much dirt around this motherfucker. I'm the type of motherfucker I kick some shit up and then leave. All right, right around the corner. Right around the corner. These people made false police reports against you. That shit is not gonna go well. All right, these people made motherfucking big ass mistakes when it came to you because they only looked at the 3D. They did not look at the 5D at all whatsoever. I know you fucking lying. Didn't I just say my grandmama's sister, my Aunt Mamie? She was just fell out of the deck. See, they gotta stop that shit. I know they stole. You got passed on loved ones that know exactly what these people did, all right? And a sudden change is happening. Cameras in the home, that would be my father. Sudden change is here. Divine Masculine wants to play hero in your life. There's a hero. If you search within your heart, you don't have to be afraid of who you are. Running back to you with unexpected money. Running back to you with unexpected money. All right? A black widow is here. Somebody finding out their mama a black widow. Somebody knows you are telling the truth about who the fuck you are. These people pay for spell work. I mean, come on. Bitches who don't even want to give me my propers gotta give it to me. I don't like that bitch, but she be knowing shit. You don't have to like me. I ain't here to be fucking liked. Nobody has liked me growing up. Why the fuck would I care now? God made me for this shit. I never gave a damn, never gave no fucks. But respectfully, I was always sweet. Nobody could ever tell you that I'm disrespectful other than my parents. But then if you ask my mama was I a bad child, she'd be like, no, it don't add up. It don't add up. Um, every person that I've ever knew, no matter where I went, they always talked about how sweet I was. They always opened their home to me back then. And I'm talking about these are church members and shit like that. Like people that I met along the way that was actually really, really good. I actually talked to one lady that I used to go to church with, and she actually told me some nice, encouraging words. And you know, I was happy that she did that because she could have just fucking ignored me. God really showed you who people are. All right, everybody knows who the fuck you is too now because you've been talking for years, and people act like they ain't see you, but they seen you. They seen you, and they know exactly who the fuck you are. 802, 910, completion, bitch. I love you guys. Smile in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. Backstabbers, ayy, backstabbers. Ooh, I ain't see this card. Body jumping to help you overcome your ancestors. Legal situation working in your favor. You are getting money that is owed to you from your father. All right. Ooh, where the fuck them cards come from? All the bullshit is over. Somebody only wants you. Something is happening big. Because where the fuck them cards came from? Yeah. Now it's 8:03. Prepared to get what the fuck you asked God for. I love you guys. And stay tuned for the next week. Give me about 25, 20 minutes. Not even 20, about 15 minutes. And I'll be back.